There you go. Good evening. Good evening. I don't know. I had to redo this 3 times and it said something went wrong. Maybe they got offended with the picture. I have no idea. Think so? Probably. Commie bastards. Steve, Warsaw Planet. Hey, it does. It does. Sheila. No, been a rough weekend, man. Busy. Had busy. We was busy. Yesterday, I got to that auction. If you seen the video, I got there at 5 minutes to 8 yesterday, and they had a car parked where I normally put my cart. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking around, looking at everything. Moose, hey. Anyways, I'm watching, looking at everything. I'm waiting for the people that own the auction house to walk over from their house. They let the 2 big dogs out, and they come running over, barking and yelping and stuff. And I said, "Hey, what's the matter, you?" And they, you know, as soon as they got to me, they sat right down and wanted to be petted. So, 8:30, they finally come out of the house. So I've been there a half an hour. And then I said, "Hey, you know, we got to move this car." And they can't get the car to start. It's an auction car that they're selling. Um, so I ended up putting the cart someplace else. Auction started at 10. We didn't have very many sales at first. Um, but we did, we had a decent day yesterday. Um, we left there at a little after 6 last night. It was a long day. Um, the auction was 8.5, almost 9 hours, but we were there over 10. So, yeah, the trunk, yeah. Um, Kathy bought some stainless steel food pans and stuff like that. She bought some other stuff. I bought a hoe, or not a hoe. I bought a shovel, hedge trimmers. You know, and these are nice. They got the extendable handles on them, so you can actually reach up high. Um, that and I got a maul, 3 pound maul, and I bought a propane heater. Bring you some baked beans. There you go. Anywho, um, that was a long day. Her brother and sister, her brother and sister-in-law showed up yesterday. They come down Friday night, but they didn't get in until late, so she didn't see him till Saturday. I seen him before she did because she went to Kyler's football game. He's playing football, tag football or flag football or whatever it's called. Um, so she went there. They come to the auction. They spent $400 at the auction. Noodles, good evening. They sure did. You know, and those the first 3 teams that they play are actually like tune-up teams. They work out all the bugs, but um, they might go all the way this year. You know, they might take number one. Alabama lose, did they? Alabama is a place you don't want to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved back to Tennessee. Who'd they play? To Texas? Maybe you better get some of that $5 million back from Nick Saban. Anywho, um, I didn't even walk in the house till like 8:30 last night. He suicide watch, yeah. So, and then we did uh, we did a farmers market today. So I didn't know what I was going to do at the market. So I decided I would take breakfast items and I was going to take lunch items. I didn't know if I was going to stay for lunch or not because I was whipped from yesterday. But I practically, me and Cody, or Cody and I, we practically sold out of breakfast items in an hour. And things was going so good, we decided to start lunch. And we did pretty good at lunch too. For a farmer's market, we did pretty good. Um, and there wasn't that many people there, but they were all hungry. I put up the board what I had for breakfast, and there was a line of people waiting for breakfast. You could get an egg, cheese omelet, a hash brown, and three sausage links for $5, or a sausage muffin and egg with cheese on it for $4, or breakfast burritos for 5. And nobody batted an eye, man. They were there. They were there by the droves. Salty watermelon. Is that a drink? I have to check that out. I got a watermelon right here. Now, if you watched that auction video yesterday, it's only one auctioneer. I don't know how that guy can do it, but he can talk for 10, 12 hours. And when he's done, all he wants is a glass of water and a hot dog. He said, give me a hot dog and a bottle of water. Yeah. You smelled smoke outside? Yeah. No. Kathy bought an antique ice crusher. It's on a, oh, it's about probably this big. She only give a couple bucks for it or whatever. It's got a big wheel and a handle on it, and it's all cast aluminum. And it's an antique, but somebody broke the legs on it and they fixed it. They welded it, raised it or whatever the hell it is, aluminum welded, or I don't know what you call it. They welded it back together. And her brother says, "Hey, I didn't know you bought that. I was going to bid on that." She says, "Well, you can have it." So she give it to her brother because he wants to put it on the front porch and put some flowers or whatever out of it. She said, "I just bought it because I thought it was cool, but if you want it, you can have it." Yeah, fall tide. There you go. They had a Fordson. I don't know what year it was. Let's see. It was an old one. Um, I don't know, probably 40s, 50s. It was a Fordson. Um, I thought it was going for eight, $900,000. Went for $325. They sold all that stuff. When you see the first 5 minutes of that video, that was first thing in the morning. The last bit of that video, last 4 minutes or whatever, is at night. That's like at 5 o'clock at night. They spent 6 hours inside the building selling stuff. So every, um, everybody that was there was pretty much out of money by the time they got back out. They sold a 60-inch zero turn for $60. It had four flat tires on it. The seat needed replaced, but I bet you could have got it running for less than $200. And that's having the tires fixed or whatever. So, Courtesy of the Choctaw Nation. How did you get a new freezer refrigerator from the Choctaw Nation? Oh, they get them free, and then you buy them from them. I didn't get to watch any football yesterday. It was one of them deals. Yeah, yeah. Did you get yourself a new air conditioner too while you was at it? I'll tell you what. I am a Boise State fan too. Years ago, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, whatever it was, Boise State went 54 wins without a loss, and they couldn't even get a playoff game. I don't know about you guys, but if a team goes 54 games without losing one, that pretty much tells me that they're pretty good. The Denver Panthers, no. Yeah, they are a good team. They'll give the big ones a run for their money. They may not beat them, but they'll know that they were there. They haven't won a game this year. I haven't watched anything yet. I got to watch 10 minutes of the Michigan game last week. By the time I got back here, it was almost over with. You're gonna get an air conditioner from them cheap there. Oh, now you gotta stock up. Tell them to have their buddies get a hold of you. Get them for $20 a piece and then sell them next year. I, I honestly I don't watch the NFL. I haven't, and I refuse to watch them because you know they're unpatriotic. That's the way I feel. They had their chance to do something, and they didn't do it, and they waited till the bitter end before they did do something. That right there was a missed opportunity. You didn't see that at NASCAR, did you? They didn't fall for that shit at NASCAR. I did ID him. That's not a baby. That's Shorty Muggsy. You know, he's a gangster. He's only 2 foot tall, but he's 40 years old. But they call him Babyface for short. Yeah, yeah. Bubba Watson tried to pull that crap. You're right. It didn't work though. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. You remember the Bugs Bunny cartoon where the bank robber was a midget, little, and he dressed up as a baby? Yeah, that's who that is on the thumbnail. I like the one where the two bank robbers get inside the stove. Bam, bam. Right. Click. Kevin's baby picture. Hello, water. Hello, water. Yeah, they always have home field advantage. So, anyways, I made grilled ham and cheese today on the griddle. I sold them. Um, it was something new. I sold three of them, I think. Yeah. Um, I put a hash brown on top of them because I made a pack of 24 hash browns or something like that. So I had hash browns left over. So I put a hash brown on it and cheese. And I had two people come back and tell me, man, that was a great sandwich. I ain't never had anything like that before. So, but I sold mushroom burgers today. Um, they're like a 4 ounce or 5 ounce beef patty with mushrooms in it. You know, chopped up mushrooms mixed in with it. They were fantastic. Um, I had a guy didn't want an omelet, but he said, "Hey, when you get lunch done, make me a burger." I said, all I have is mushroom burgers, but they're more than what a hamburger is." He said, "I don't care. Make me one and put cheese on it. Send it down with Cody." Olive burgers are good too. If I could get them, I would sell them too. Um, but I made it for him. Cody took it down there. He ate it, and then he started walking around to all the tents down there on his side. He said, "Hey, that was a good mushroom burger there. The best, real good. If you want one, you better be getting it because it ain't gonna last." So I ended up selling 21 mushroom burgers today. Oh, I bet that's pretty good. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn early light? Yeah, I hate it when they try to make that song their own. I'm waiting for them to hip hop it and rap it too. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoopi Goldberg has had 6 abortions. I find that amazing. I really do. I find that really amazing. I'm amazed she found 6 people to get her pregnant. The world's not that big. There's only like 6 billion people or something like that. The odds of 6 people getting her pregnant are really slim. Yeah. You almost turned gay. Well, I'll tell you what happened yesterday when I was young. Well, hi. Hi. How are you? Good. Would you like to say hi? Hi. Everybody, just came in here because that's my granddaughter Naya. Hey, come here. You little turd. I'm gonna introduce them. Oh, they know. They know Kurt. He doesn't know me. I didn't know either. Anyways, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Yeah, what do you mean almost, Moose? Anyways, getting back to that. Kevin showed up at the auction yesterday because he went to a funeral for one of the four people that were killed on Labor Day. The young men that were killed on Labor Day. Anyways, um, he come over because there was a Brimley garden plow, one bottom garden plow he wanted to buy. So he uh, he stopped over, and there was a 12 by 12 uh, piece of railroad tie standing up on end about a foot and a half tall. Kevin went to sit down on it, and I started laughing. I said, he looked right at me. He said, what? I said, as much as you guys fornicate on my live stream, I'm surprised when you sat down on that, you didn't slide clear down the ground and your butt cheeks slap against each other. Been swallowed whole. He started laughing. He said, I surprised me too. There you go. That's cool. Yeah, you're surprised it didn't happen too? It's a mystery. I was miffed. I'm telling you. No. I got a few things going on, but it's not auctions that aren't going to like the 21st or something like that. I bid on some. I have a Spartan sewer snake machine, and they're around $1,100 if you know what they're worth. I mean, if you look at it, you don't think it's worth nothing. A new one's worth about $3,500. So if you're not checking it, you don't know what they're worth. By the way, there's going to be a commercial in 45 seconds. But if you don't know what they're worth, people just walk on by it. Well, at this auction, there's one of the machines for sale, and it has two coil packs with it. Two different coil packs plus the one that's with it. So there's three coil packs. I bid on that. I don't need the machine. All I need is actually the motor off it for mine, but I will take what I can get if I can get it for a reasonable price. And I bid on a welder, a cutting torch, and a rigid sewer snake because I have a rigid one, and the snake on that is broke the other day, so you know use one of them for parts, keep the other one. You know what I mean? At the auction, all I bought was a pair of hedge trimmers, uh, a 3 pound maul, and a small spade, and a propane buddy heater. Kathy bought a bunch of stainless steel pans. I told her I wanted them, and she said how much. I said we'll go 12 bucks on them. Well, she got them for $6, and she thought it was a good deal until they said it was 6 times 10 times your money. So $60 for the pans. Those pans that they bought, that we bought or she bought, I could have bought them a month ago at an auction because the auctioneer bought them, and I could have got them for $2 because he bought them for $1. I didn't buy them because I thought that the woman taking, writing down the bid slips and stuff, she bought them, and I wasn't going to bid against her. And she works at a restaurant. I figured she was going to buy them and then sell them to her boss or whatever and make a little bit of money. No, the auctioneer bought them. So, yeah, I thought I could have got them for $6 or $12. It would have been nice, but $6 a piece is still not bad. Uh, I can. I've probably got 100 pans already. So when we go to permanently retired, I'm going to sell all my stuff. Make it out one big lot, and you know, I bought uh, I bought 25 pans from a guy that had a scrapper. He had all these stainless steel restaurant pans sitting in a bin. He said, "What do you give me for them?" I give him $20 for them all. He was happy because scrap was down and that was more weight than more money than what he was going to get for them. Well, you got Kathy's trailer, my trailer, okay, or my cart, and we do steam tables and everything else. So, and if you had to, I got enough to where if I needed to, I could switch out pans during the day several times if I had to. And all of them, except for the ones she has bought, are all clean. They're all in totes, in garbage bags. They've been washed and dried and put in garbage bags and put in big totes with lids on them. I know, I know. I'll take another barley beverage there, please. Yeah. Well, I can remember that. You know. Clean them all good. That's right. That's what I need is a pizza oven trailer. Pizza is your specialty? Yeah. Senor Gloria. Oh, Senor. Yeah, I know. What? No. Oh. Have you ever seen them? The Canadian, they got that ring around their neck. You know what that's from, don't you? Somebody squeezing their neck like that and holding on to it for a few hours, and the rest of their neck and head got sunk in. While they were, I'm not telling you what they were doing, but they were behind them. Senor Brad. Oh yeah. Cantonese geese. That's right. They've been tenderized from the inside. It's a hunk of big time. That's right. That's right. No. Oh. Would you like to say hi? Well, come here and say hi. Come here. Come on. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. I ain't got all day. Move it. Hi. Very messy man. Yeah. Hey, senor. My sister. She clean or just had a shower. $5, mister. Goose. There you go. Hold the love. That's right. Yep. I'm going to give them all a lesson in respect here in a little bit. Yeah, I drink like his head practice. That's right. Yeah, I'm telling you, I find out I at least get to sleep 4 or 5 hours before I wake up after I had a few of these. You know, that with my pain medicine and stuff. Now, I would never take my pain medicine, honestly. I would never take my pain medicine with, if I was drinking liquor. But my metabolism, um, with beer right here, it don't take me long to feel it. But by if I right now it's 8:34, I can finish one more of these, and by 10:30, I wouldn't have any effects on me at all. The way that my gastric bypass was done with the metabolism, the way it metabolizes stuff, it don't take very long to feel the effects, but it don't take very long to get rid of it either. You're right. That's how you catch a good buzz. It actually helps me relax so I can actually go to sleep. Um, Once I go to sleep and I can sleep 3 or 4 hours straight, I'm up most of the night. I'll watch TV or I'll sit there, with my eyes closed, but I won't go back to sleep. I just get rest. So let's see. Um, do, 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 dum, dum, dee. Yeah. I'm looking to see how I can do this. Um, there we go. This is one thing I'm bidding on right here. A little flux core welder and a cutting torch. I'm bidding on that. Let me see if I can bring the rest of them up. By the way, you're going to get a commercial here in a minute, less than a minute. There we go. I seen, trying to remember his channel name. Um, Kevin, I believe I can't. I'm trying to remember his name. I believe it's Kevin. Damn, I'm winning a couple of these. I got some bids on some coins and stuff, but there we go. I'm interested in this trailer right here. Um, let's see if you can see it. It's got a power washer in it, a steam heater, actually a steam cleaner. I'm interested in that. A towel, there you go. You can't see that. There we go. That's the rigid. I have one of them right there. And it comes with a a hydraulic. I don't know what the hell kind of lift that is. A small lift. No, there we go. And this is what I'm really interested in. This is a Spartan sewer snake. It's got that head, and then there's a second head. I think there's two more heads. Either that or there's just this one. I can't remember. I have to look real quick. No, there's just two heads, and then there's a pump, a trash pump. There's a pump there, and then there's two heads on that. So, yeah, yeah. Coil packs. These have got the auto feed on them, so you can bring them in and out. Um, I've been on a power washer, um, that welder, a rototiller, five or no 6 quarts of 5W20 Harley Davidson oil. I got outbid on a 100-gallon fuel tank with a pump in the trailer. I might bid more on that. I don't know, but I have no idea. I ain't got no ID yet. Well, the only bad thing about hi, you want to say hi? Junkyard's here.
Hi, Junkyard. Hi, everybody.
Um, the good Gretchen, that's right. Um, the trailer is a little tandem or a little single axle with a drop gate on it. It's got a 100-gallon fuel tank in it. plus a pump and a toolbox and stuff like that. Um, I don't need the tank or anything like that, but I could probably, if the auction goes right, I could probably sell the tank and the pump and damn near pay for what the trailer costs. But I'm looking for a trailer, something that I can haul the cart in, because that cart is just getting beat to hell going up and down the highway. Those little 8-inch tires on the back of that thing, or 9-inch tires, they go around and around and around and around and around and around and around, around and around and around. Yeah, for every time my tire on the car turns once, some tires turn like 6 times. Well, from what I understand, there's other things you like to puff on too. I'm I'm not bringing that up. Yeah. Well, let's see the problem here with power washers, and you guys probably don't get this too often. Robert might, but you guys probably don't. Power washers around here, if they're not taken care of, drained, and filled with RV antifreeze or whatever, you run some of that through it. If you don't do that and you leave them outside in your garage that's unheated, or your barn or whatever, you might as well kiss it goodbye. It can be a brand new unit. That pump is going to be no good if you don't drain all the water out of it and fill it with antifreeze. I've had several pumps or pressure washers, and if they haven't taken care of them, that's a gamble. You don't know until you go to use it. If you hook a hose up to it and you start it and it works, it's fine. If it doesn't work, that's exactly what happened to it. They didn't winterize it. And that happens here all the time. People are, they'll sell. Oh, it works good. It worked. I used it last year. It was fantastic. It was. Then they didn't drain it and put antifreeze, RB antifreeze in it, to make sure that it was winterized, and the pump is busted on the inside. Better Business Bureau, that's right. Oh, are you talking about bed BBB? Yeah, that's what happens. That's actually what happens to them. And then they try to sell them to you because they didn't want you to take their misfortune, pay you a few bucks, and then they'll go buy a new one, and now you're stuck with just an engine and no pressure washer. Yeah. So that's when if I buy a pressure washer, I bought several of them, and mainly the only reason why I buy them is for the engine, because if somebody's eager to sell you a pressure washer up here in Michigan, you should buy it. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. You can damn well bet that pump is no good, and they will sell it to you cheap. They want $100 for it. I'll give you $60 for it. Oh, okay. I'll take 60 for it. That tells you right there the pump's no good. It is a love story. It's just a bare necessity, Mother's Nature's recipe. I could use another barley soda. It just leaks a little, yeah, from every direction. They They had a nice power washer yesterday. A nice one. I mean, it was beautiful. It was a nice power washer. But if you looked at everything else the guy had there, that was all beat up and abused and torn up, and didn't look worth. A lot of this stuff was $1,000 equipment or machines that only brought $50, $60 because they needed a lot of work. So if that's the case, he did that to the other stuff. You can bet that power washer sat out in the garage, not winterized. I didn't even take a chance on it. I ain't drinking White Claw. It just leaks a little. Yeah, yeah. I'm a nice guy. I just got rid of this next ad for you. See, you're not having it. See, you get to enjoy me. Stop leak. That's right. You just open up a can and pour it straight down the opening. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. It smells like licorice too. I think. You're welcome. Flex seal. There you go. Get that tape. You can tape up that crack. That way nothing comes out of there. Yeah. Get that 12-inch wide tape and tape up that big old crack. Yeah. That way, when you do that, that way every time the guy talks or talks at you or breathes at you and it smells like a sewer, he's full of shite. That's right. Harley! Come here! I could use another barley soda from the refrigerator. Child labor laws. I love them. Yeah. Hey, put them out there in the can thing for me, will you? Thank you. Oh, I feel good. Oh, shit. I dropped my rubber. I dropped my rubber. Where you go? Oh, there it is. I found it. I got my rubber now. Rubber band, people. Heads out of the gutter. Jesus. Don't spill that. I just got me a new keyboard. I don't need another one. Yeah. Flex, flex, flex seal and Tyrone. There you go. Well, Brad, Can you hear me, Brad? If you were any sort of a nice human being, Brad, you would go to the store. Biggly Wiggly? You would go to the store, Brad, and you would buy them 3 pound cans of Bush's baked beans. Uh huh. And then, like I said, if you were any kind of a human being, you would pressure cook those. You know, set them on a chair, sit down on them, and stack them 2, 3 high or whatever, and then pressure cook them, and then go to the homeless camps and start serving them hot baked beans right out of the oven. If you were any kind of human being at all. Oh yeah, Howie. He's smarter than the average man. Woo woo. That's right. Yes, he is. I I love baked beans. In fact, Picker, I'm gonna offer them on the cart here in a couple of weeks when it starts to get cold. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. I said come here. I'm gonna have to take that kid and protect myself because he beats me. Anyways, um, he's in a dugout cave. Well, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna have in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna make a big pan of beanie weenies, and I'm gonna put them on the cart at an auction. That will be fantastic because I'll be outside. They'll be on the inside. Uh, be a holy. Want some more beans? What? No, I think you got to have. You just like blazing saddles. Uh, no, I am. I make in my what I consider really really good baked beans. Um, every time we go to a family function or something, they add, "Hey, bring your baked beans." Everybody likes them, and I never get to bring any home. I have to make some for the house, and I got to make some for wherever we go because there's never any left. And I don't make, I make when I do it, I'll take 2 or 3 number 10 cans, and I'll make a big batch of beans. One of them big pans that you got, and I'll put a cookie sheet underneath it to hold it, so hell, it'll weigh 20 pounds, and it'll be gone. Or these people, they bring, we go to family, they'll bring Tupperware or Cool Whip bowls so they can take some of them baked beans home. I can blow Gus's baked beans right out of the water. Hey, come here, Kyler. Kyler, I need to talk to you for a second. Somebody wants to say hi.
Somebody wants to say hi.
Come here. They want to see your. They want to see your jammies. Explorer means that's right, there, Skeeta. By the way, hi Warren. How are you doing? Nice to see you, man. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, get up here. Climb up here real quick. Somebody wants to say hi to you. They like Kyler. Hey, how was your football game? And I had video of you running with a football. Yeah.
I went out a
You went out of bounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did they chase you out of bounds? Did they? Yeah.
I was like, tell about.
You like to try my baby? Yeah.
Were you on drugs last night?
Might crack it up. That's right.
Wow, look at her just drinking all that water. Now
Be
just
careful with her.
don't do nothing. We're just gonna watch her, okay?
Yeah, just watch it.
Watch her tongue.
That little girl's growing, man. Spirit. She's getting big.
Watch her tongue. Yep, watch her tongue.
There's another one out there in the bushes, but we can't catch it. It won't let us catch it. It's got old. It's it's got to be her sibling or whatever, but it's old enough now, to where it's faster and can run, and so we've been keeping an eye on it, trying to get it, but I don't think the mother's been out there too, so I don't know. Though they are some nice lanterns. I have those, and then I got like a dozen more upstairs in a closet with oil, lamp oil and stuff, just in case we ever needed them. I know. I haven't been on StreamYard in a long time because basically StreamYard doesn't allow you to do the commercials like YouTube does. So. I don't. No. Brad? No. Because it would be just like Ross Perot said. Once you get up here, it'd be like a big sucking sound from the south side. And I don't want you up here, Brad. I'm sorry. I mean, you can watch and you can participate in the panel, in the channel and on comments and stuff. But I don't want you up here. No. I know. But save that for Kevin and Ben and Moose and Robert because they enjoy that stuff. Keep on rocking me, baby. Yeah, I love that song, Rockin' Me, Baby. I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Mm-hmm. See, I'm a nice guy. I'm gonna skip the edge on this one too. See what a nice guy, and we're even going longer. Yeah. Hey, you! What are you doing there, Spirit? You're a kitty. Yeah, come here to me real quick. Cody, that's not a seat. There you go. There's Spirit in the sky. Isn't she? She's getting cute, isn't she? Well, she was cute to begin with, but look at her. She's even cuter now. Yeah. Pretty girl. Yes, sir. You want a beer? You're old enough. No. Yeah, kitty. That's right. The kids play with this kitten all the time, man, and I think she just likes to be relaxed. She'll go in the living room. We put her in a box at night and we cover it so she can't get out because I'm afraid I'm going to step on her in the middle of the night, or she'll get underneath my recliner until she gets bigger. But Kathy will let her out during the day, and this cat will run up and she'll get on the love seat and she'll sleep there for 3 or 4 hours. 10 minutes of light and 20 minutes of commercials. Is that the news? Hey, say hi. Say hi, Pumpkin. There, look at him. See? Oh, pretty kitty. There it is. See that? Yeah. Yeah. There you go, baby. There you go. She is a beautiful gray cat. Kathy absolutely loves her. Oh, come here, baby. Yeah, how are you doing? Meeting me out of house and home? What are those burritos?
Yep.
$5 a piece.
Oh, you're on your mind.
Are those? Now wait a minute. There's some that was already cooked. Did you get them, or did you get them out of the
In
pan?
the pan.
Well, there was some that were on the other side of the refrigerator that were already cooked. Huh?
That's all.
Okay. Smokey the cat. Yeah. I bought these burritos from a woman. I get $2. I give her $2 to $2.50 to $3 a piece for them, depends on what they are, and I sell them for $5 a piece. I bought 25 of them. I think I got 6 left, 6 or 7 left, something like that. So I ordered 50 more for this. Pick them up on Wednesday because we got that Farmers Antique Tractor Club, and I got an auction on Saturday. So yeah, I keep my eye out for a cat house too. One that does massages in Curtin Head for $20. But I can't. I haven't been able to find it yet, your junkyard. All right, there, Warren. I like to do the dueling banjos. Can you do the dueling harmonicas? That would be cool.
Go. Papa's doing live stream. Go.
Well, she's playing in a box right now. Hey! What are you doing? Hey! That ain't no toy. Get out of there. Get him, Spirit. Get him. Well, I tell you what, she's fast. I couldn't keep up with her. I actually turned the I had the air conditioner on for about a half an hour inside this room right here, and then I had Kathy shut it off and just leave the fan on. It was getting a little chilly. A little chilly. Oh, speaking of chili, I'm gonna have to make some. And true chili has beans in it. I'm sorry. You people from down south that says chili don't have beans in it. Yeah, obviously do not know what chili is. Oh, it's gonna be. Let's see. It's 62 right now. We're cooling down. It's gonna be 76 Monday, 73 Tuesday, 68 Wednesday, 71 Thursday, 75 Saturday, 75 on Friday, 76 on Saturday, 76 on Sunday, 76 on Monday, 80 degrees on Tuesday. We're heading into that Indian summer. It has been a while. Nice to see you too there, Warren. Um, Kathy bought a bucket of Wendy's chili the other day, and it was absolutely gross. I'm not lying. I've never seen Wendy's chili like that. It had white beans in it, regular chili beans, all that other stuff. But it had chunks of hamburger this big where they didn't even cut it up. I don't know.
Hamburger patty.
Yeah, well, I know they use hamburger patties for their chili, but they didn't even cut them up. Um, and it was $15 for that bucket. Now, it's worth $15 to me to have a bucket of chili if it is good chili. But that wasn't even good chili.
What's in 9 things higher?
Okay.
They are. Well, the regular chili doesn't have white beans in it and all that. This had white beans in it and everything else. I didn't understand where this chili come from. No, they have buckets. They're cardboard buckets that like a bucket like Kentucky Fried Chicken used to have or whatever. And you can get Wendy's, if you didn't know it, you can get a bucket of nuggets too. You get 50 nuggets. It's like $17 or $18 for 50 nuggets, which is a good deal, especially when it costs you $4 for 5 or 6 or whatever it is. You can get like 50 for $18. So if you're feeding a big family and you want to do it cheap, you buy it by the bucket. Because it's on the soup of the day there. Well, if I go to a restaurant and they have chili, I'll order a bowl of chili if they have it. If they don't have chili and they have chicken noodle soup, I'll order a bowl of chicken noodle soup or beef vegetable soup along with my meal. But if they don't have any of those three, then I won't order. Because you like tossing your salad mousse. That's what somebody said. Or somebody said.
He likes his salad tossed.
Oh, you like your salad tossed. I'm sorry. Huh. I don't know. I eat cream of wheat, and cream of wheat is pretty much like grits. So I eat cream of wheat with white sugar and butter on it. I know grits is made out of corn, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I've never had ketchup on them, but I had, you know, grits. Well, I eat grits here too. Okay, but cream of wheat and grits I consider are the same thing. They may be different, kinds of vegetable or whatever base, but they taste the same, and I eat them both with sugar and butter. So, well, as far as I'm concerned, grits are just like cream of wheat, and I like cream of wheat. So, I've never had jalapeno grits or cheese grits or anything like that. That's just the way I eat them is with brown, with sugar and butter. Um, my cream of wheat I eat with sugar and butter, and I'll throw a splash of milk in. I do that with grits too. I'll be right back. I have to go. I have to get rid of some of this bubbly. I'll be right back. And I just skipped another ad for you. It's official. I'm going to have another barley soda. You guys see Mach 1's new little Mustang he bought today? Here you go. You can put this one in the recycling. Thank you. Oh, I just ripped my paper now. My homemade soda pop koozie.
Are you gonna be able to walk through your bedroom tonight?
I don't know. Maybe you're not have to carry me. She'll probably take advantage of me like she does every other night. Every night, big boy. Every night. Oh, yeah. Uh, I will be here tomorrow morning at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. You know what? I ain't for sure, but I think that was better than the first three. Uh huh. Oh man. So what's on your guys' agenda? I just think I'll sit here and drink.
Barley soda.
Another barley soda. Sody pop, sody pop. That's right. It comes with toy church. Going to walk. I'm just a walking after midnight. Yeah. I'd like to take at least an 8 hour long nap, but that ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. I'm telling you. 3, 4 hours is tops.
You get more naps than anyone here.
Yeah, that's because I work harder than anybody here. Should I do more by accident than all you guys do on purpose? Yeah. I do more by 9 a.m. than you guys do all day. So, yeah. Moose, would you like to have me have Kevin come over and tuck you in? I mean, he will. He'll get the instructions from Robert how to tuck it in. Cornbread. Nice to see you. It's 9:20 p.m. here too. Oh, you guys are together? Okay. You might want to watch it, Robert, or Ben, because you might have slivers from that 12 by 12 railroad tie yesterday. Uh, you might just want to take that into consideration. Robert was all sauced up last night. Well, I'm planning on getting sauced up tonight. Yeah, oh yeah, at the auction, sat on that 12 by 12 and just, yeah, I'm surprised it didn't fall right down to the ground and his butt cheeks slapped together. Surprised the hell out of me. They will get you. My sister wanted me to do a wedding for her. Wanted me to marry her son, my nephew, and his girlfriend on this Saturday. I told her I couldn't. I said, I'm already so busy on that Saturday, it's pathetic. I have the Antique Tractor Club, and then I have an auction. I don't have time to do anything. By the time I get one done, I have to go to the other and, get help with that one. So, tomorrow morning, I'll show you pictures on that big auction that I'm going to be doing Saturday. They got mini bikes, they got little cars and stuff, go karts and stuff like that, Harley Davidsons, scooters and stuff. This guy collected a bunch of stuff. Kevin, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Kevin, bottoms up. Good night, Dan. I love you too. Take care. Be careful. Have a good night's sleep. Erratic dysfunction, yeah. So how do you like your grits? Do you like them, done? Al dente or what? How long does it take you to cook your grits? 5 minutes. It takes you 5 minutes to cook your grits, but it takes the whole grit eating nation 15 minutes. Are you trying to tell me that your stove works faster than any stove in the universe? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Dos Equis Amber? I'm not into that Mexican beer. Nothing against it, but I'm just not into it. Senor, see, take my sister, her clean, or just had a shower today. $9. See, that's what that stuff does to you. Good evening, Rosanna. Nice to see you. Might I say, Rosanna, you're looking lovely as ever today? Did you do something different to your hair, dear? Senor left, I think. You're drinking OJ. Well, you're welcome. I don't know. I might go for another one here in a minute. There is going to be I knocked off the last two ads, but there's going to be an ad here in about 48 seconds. You can. That's one thing we are going to do on the grill and stuff. I have taco meat. God, do I have I have like 50 pounds of taco meat. So we're going to be doing tacos here for a couple of days or whatever. Higher, kitty, 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 kitty. But we are going to be doing tacos. I'm going to get the lettuce, tomato, sour cream, and cheese and stuff and do that. Hey, Jenny. Oh, snuggle money, you. Woo. How you doing, Kenny? Oh, snuggle money. That's right. Me and Kenny, we snuggle up every morning. Mm-hmm. Every morning that I'm live. God, I could use another one of these barley sodas. You ain't deaf? I don't know. I'm hard of hearing. So I didn't think it was that loud. I'm sorry. One thing good about doing this is I get to flush my kidneys. I've had all this trouble with my kidneys and stuff, and that actually does help keep them flushed out. I haven't had stones since I started drinking the barley sodas, so maybe that's what's keeping me away from you know, him, the kidney doctor. I do have to go in for a scope. I I hate that because they take that scope and they shove it down, Captain Winky. And here, yeah, that's the problem. I've had that scope done twice, and I don't like it either time. And it's like 18 inches long. And when they shove that scope down there, it gets all the way into your kidneys and stuff, and through your urinary tract and whatever. And they're looking for anything that could be wrong, kidney stones, scars, or anything that could be bad with that's going wrong with you, which is a good thing, so for to be healthy with. But it hurts like hell. That's okay there, Warren. Hell, I can't spell half the time. Yeah. Oh, I just popped my knee. Yeah, Peter came. You're right. What I don't understand is when he's looking at it like this. He's my. Yeah. I tell you what, you start having kidney stones and stuff, you'll be glad to have that done. Yeah. Because kidney stones is probably one of the most painful things that a man can endure. I spent last year. I spent 4 days in the hospital because of kidney stones. They got so bad, I was throwing up, and I couldn't move, and they had to ambulance me to the hospital. They had to ambulance me from the hospital to another hospital so they could take care of me. When you have an 18 or a 20 or a 24 or a 36, a 36 centimeter, kidney stone, you will believe how painful they are. Yeah. And just, to lay down hurts because any pressure on your back. To lean back in a chair hurts. So you're leaning like this in a chair because of the pain. And then, you got to sleep. So you either lay back in bed or you lay in a chair. And you hopefully the pain medicine takes effect so you can actually go to sleep. But I sat my recliner there for 4 days, not wanting to go to the hospital or nothing. I figured it was something else. I didn't know it was a kidney stone. And it was a big one. And they told me it was a good thing I got there because probably another 2 or 3 days of sitting in my chair been a hell of a different consequences. I'm talking about millimeter. I'm sorry, millimeters there, Skeeter. Millimeter, not centimeter. Millimeter. I get tired. Why can't they just say it's 3/4 of an inch long, or an inch and a quarter? This is America, the English system, not the metric system. Oh yeah, they can. I went to school with a guy, and he was really overweight when we went to school, and he was really short. He was like 5'5", about 275 pounds when we were in school. And one guy used to come over. They graduated a year before us. Used to come over, in school all the time, and punch him in the kidneys. Well, he thought it was funny. Well, 20 years later, that guy died of kidney uh, malfunction, and I think that had a lot to do with it. Because this guy used to punch on him all the time. You've been practicing? Yeah. Yeah, golf ball size. You're right. I will there, Warren. Ben, too? Yeah. Well, I'm glad Kevin doesn't want you. That would be sick. Yeah. Cody!
What?
I'll take another barley beverage. I'm working my way up to a stupor. Look, it's cool. I'll sleep like a baby tonight. There you go. That's going to be my last one tonight.
It better be this number 5.
I know. Well, because your Nana takes advantage of me at night, so I got to build up my strength. Did I say that out loud or was I thinking that? Every night, big boy, every night. Oh, I know. I don't eat a lot of ice cream and I don't drink a lot of milk, but I do love iced tea. They are an occupational hazard. Well, that's when you're a truck driver. A lot of truck drivers get kidney stones because of all the bouncing and the pounding on their back. And when I was a garbage man, I used to hurt tremendously back there and on the back because of the kidneys. But I was young and dumb, didn't care, and I would power through the pain. Now I'm old and wise and fragile, and I can't take it no more. By the way, Rosanna, how are you doing? How's your neck issue doing? Right now, um, I can turn like this with no problem. I turn like this, and this is as far as I can go. And I'm in pain doing this. And I've been trying to get my Einstein of a doctor to understand that there's something going on that I can't turn my neck. I can turn this way, but I can't turn that way. You know, but I didn't go to college, so I don't know nothing. But I do know if I can turn one way 180 degrees or 90 degrees or 90 degrees, and I can only turn 60 degrees the other way, something's wrong. Kind of both. Ah, I make baked beans that would blow your mind, and I make a good chili too. They gotta have them off in there cold. No. All right, Kevin. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I'm gonna wrap this up probably in the next 6 minutes. I don't know. I might go until the top of the hour. Depends on how I feel. And I'm feeling pretty good right now. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Hey, Dad, were you in Boy Scouts?
Huh?
Did you ever do Boy Scouts?
No,
Oh,
I was in the National Guard. That's what your mother calls Boy Scout.
did anybody in your family do Boy Scouts?
My dad was a Boy Scout leader.
He was a leader.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Netflix documentary?
Uh-uh.
So apparently, like everybody gets touched.
Well, we're talking back in the early
No, it was
60s.
back early in the day.
My dad quit being a Boy Scout leader because some kid back in, I was like 65 or 68 or 70 or something like that. Some kid grabbed a chainsaw and wasn't supposed to have it. And he started it up. And when he did, he cut his arm almost off. And my dad quit right then and there because he didn't want that responsibility on his shoulders anymore. But he was a Cub Master, a Boy Scout Cub Master, Master Scout or whatever. And so I'm not feeling any pain tonight there, Rosanna. Hey, Cody, would you like some of this?
You're gonna miss the ball on the ground.
Probably. You gonna pick me up?
No, you're gonna slip on that ground.
I'll probably end up sleeping on the kitchen floor. Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. I'll walk to the bedroom. You can help me though. Yeah. I can't dance. I can't. Oh, yeah, I can.
Hey, you have a tablet? There's no reason you need to get on anybody else's tablet. Do you understand me?
If I have a tablet here.
Yes. Why are you trying to get on Tony's tablet? You have your tablet. Is that before Roblox?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing Saturday?
Me? Yeah. I have a golf outing and then
Oh, sure.
and then they take the kids to Sundays for the costume dress up for Halloween. It's a Halloween thing.
This Saturday?
Yeah. Yep.
Would you like to come work with Dad and your brother?
And my brother.
Yeah.
Junior's working there?
I'm gonna try to get Junior. I got an auction to do.
I'm sure. You double booked, I heard about it.
I know.
You don't have this.
It helps so hard to get. It is.
You're
Yeah.
talking to the hardest working person in the family.
Shit.
What do you mean shit?
Yeah.
Dan,
You guys
I've
couldn't-
already outworked you and you're 50.
Yeah,
you're
right.
50-something, right?
You couldn't even keep up to me.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yeah, you ask your mother how
Yeah.
hard I work.
16-hour days, 7 days a week.
I did that for 20.
That was when I was 18.
I did that for 20 years.
That was when I was 18. You did not.
Hell, I
18
didn't.
I was 18 to 24, and then
Yeah,
I got on
right.
the pipeline and started kicking your ass.
Yeah,
Or about,
yeah.
you don't know what work is till you get on one of those.
Shit.
Hey,
I would have loved to have that. I would have loved to have
you
that
would have
day
never
off.
known. You would have he would have been a dropout. That's what they call it.
Uh-huh.
Like somebody got dropped out.
Uh-huh.
Not.
Kath, tell him who's a
Right.
worker.
You tell him who's a worker.
Kath, tell him who was a
Shirt that
worker.
hoses.
No, you tell him who was a worker. Who worked, Kath?
What you're not saying is
Yeah.
Kat's showing
Yeah.
her son Kurt, not Keith.
Yeah, yeah. Your mom knows I worked my ass off.
Yeah, and look at you now.
I know, your mom wore me out.
I worked
I had to work. Yeah, right.
Sorry.
I'm going to go punch her out.
everybody that's
Maybe I won't. I don't know.
No, everybody that's a little dumb.
Oh, yeah, I know. I actually have a meat cutter. Hey, shut up. All right, leave me alone. That's right. Senior day for Margaret there, Rosanna.
What are you eating chocolate for, bro? Hang on, sis.
Push him off the steps.
Yeah, brush your teeth like that. No?
Her new two-piece. Well, could you take a picture of that? You were supposed to send me pictures of her the other day, and you didn't do it, there, Ben. I'm gonna quit drinking before huh? I'm gonna quit drinking before I get incoherent like some other channels. You know what I mean? Ohio River and water, bug. Mm-hmm. All right. Send them. We'll put them up here on the stream. No, we won't. Don't get excited, people. I'm just rubbing my kneecap. Senior Saggy Day. Or Saggy Skin, that's right. Good. Well, we already went past 9:45, so I guess we're going to the top of the hour. I might have to have another barley soda by then. I'm thinking. Kurt! Give me a barley soda.
What's up?
Give me a barley soda.
Dad, don't step on the can. Don't let her out.
Nasty.
Don't let her out.
Give me that kitty. Bring her here. Aw, pretty baby. Rosanna, have you seen the new edition? Oops. Hey, easy. Easy, Pumpkin. Easy.
I already found
Hey,
it.
easy.
Found it.
Spirit, now quit.
No, you can't.
This is
It's your
Spirit, Rosanna. Isn't she the cutest little thing?
hand. Let's go.
Brenda, how are you? There you go.
Mom said this is your last.
I know. I'm only allowed a 6-pack a night.
Yeah, she's not your mother. You got
Do what I gotta do.
Let's go.
I don't want you breaking something. Can I get a hug? Oh, you know I love you, right? Okay. I know I'm cute. Oh, you're talking about the kitten. I get them things confused there, Rosanna. So how are you doing tonight, Brenda? I'm just trying to drown my sorrows. There's another kitten out there, but it won't let us catch it. It's faster than Grease Lightning, and we can't get it. No. I'd like to have another kitten up here, but you know. But its mother has been hanging around too. It's not that its mother's been with him, but the mother's been across the street, so I'm pretty sure she's keeping an eye on him or something like that. And I'm gonna skip this ad right here. So see what a nice guy I am. Just got home. I I know how that is. I used to get called in all the time. 11 o'clock at night. Hey man, it's 11 o'clock and I'm supposed to be in work at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't been to bed yet. And then I would say, hey man, it's 11 o'clock at night, and you want me to cover for you at 3 o'clock, and I haven't been to bed yet either. So why can't you go in instead of me? Well, I can't make it on 4 hours of sleep. And I'm supposed to? Yeah, I tried to tell her that, but I can't catch it. So, hey, people go to Walmart in their PJs. There's nothing wrong with it anymore. Just saying. I think I'm gonna have to get me a new cozy. This one's, I think, had it. Exactly. Ah. Look at that. Brand new cozy. Spick and span, brand new one. Yep, that's the way they are there, Rosanna. The old don't want nothing to do with the new, and the new don't want nothing to do with the old. Other, other than bug the hell out of the old. Uh, well, enjoy her while you can. I miss my mom and I miss my dad. My dad passed away in 2004, November 2004, I believe, or is it 2005? And my mom in July of 2006 or 2005, 8 months later. I can't remember the year, but I get the hiccups. And you always think they're going to be there and they're not. I was only 40 years old when my dad passed away. Something like that. Yeah. Dementia is the devil. Now, Madison Farmers Market, we have a woman there that has Alzheimer's or dementia. I don't know which it is, but they are next to us, and her husband, he's a farmer and he sells produce and stuff. And she come over and sat down on one of my coolers, and he looked at her and says, "Hey, Ma." He calls her Ma. And she says, "Yeah." He said, "What are you doing there, Ma?" She says, "I'm over here sitting down." He said, "Why don't you come over here and sit down, Ma, and we'll talk about old times?" And she says, "Oh, okay." She can't. She can't even remember her kids, let alone anything else. And she'll, you know, she'll go over there and they'll talk. You know, he'll talk to her. "You remember this?" "Yeah, I remember." And you know, she can't remember none of it. Just because they forget doesn't mean they don't still love you. So, my grandpa, he wasn't my true blood grandpa. He was my grandma's second husband. But he was a grandpa that I knew because, you know, my other grandpa, my dad's dad, passed away when I was 13. My dad's mom, her second husband, was there all the time. He was married to my grandma before I was born. So he was always my grandpa. And he caught dementia. And you'd ask him how he was doing, and he'd say, "I'm pretty," which meant I was pretty good. You'd talk to him, and he'd talk to you, but he wouldn't know who you were. He would get in his car and drive away, and they'd find him 50, 60 miles away sitting in a parking lot because he didn't know where he was at. Finally, they just took the ignition coil off the car so he couldn't drive it. Excuse me. I got the hiccups. So, anyways, he lived to be 88 years old. My grandma lived to be like 96. So, my grandma outlived my dad by 3 or 4 years. But like I said, my grandpa, he had dementia. My grandma, she was fine. My dad was fine. He just had a bad heart. My mom was fine. She had just other health problems. But, you know, age has a lot to do with that stuff. And dementia and Alzheimer's is no joke. You know, spend as much time as you can with her. You know, because sooner or later they're going to be gone. And I wish I could have spent more time with my mom and my dad, but I didn't. And that's one thing I have to live with all my life. So.
There's nothing in it.
They're not mine, so I can't tell you about it.
Poppy, look inside this.
That's the problem. They get worse and worse and worse. A lot of times they're not even diagnosed with anything before it happens. A lot of times, kids don't come and see their mom and dad, and their mom and dad have that, and they suffer for years before anybody's even found out what's wrong with them. All of a sudden the bills aren't getting paid, and the car's out running in the driveway for hours and nobody's driving it, or they get lost. So. I got the damn hiccups for some reason. All right, everybody. It is 10. Yeah, you ever watch Foster Brooks and Dean Martin? That is funny. What are you doing for a living? I fly one of them things with wings. An airplane? Yeah, I'm a pilot. I just come to steady my nerves before taking off. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Take care. And I will be here at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a blessed night. Take care. Good night, everybody. And hey, look it up on YouTube. Foster Brooks and Dean Martin. Funny. I'm talking about funny stuff. Have a blessed night, everybody. Take care. Where are you going?
We gotta go home. We gotta eat a